He's a bitter man.
Rousing applause for Mr. Johnny Shawaddy Waddy Solo!
It comes to you.
Yes, in this world of darkness, derision, Boris and despair, let there be light! Entertainment! Cradling evens, happy days are here again!
Yes, cat, old, 20 years old. He can't manage the stairs anymore because he's so old. So to keep him safe, I decided to order a stairgate off of Amazon. Unfortunately, I mistyped and ordered a Stargate. Cat went downstairs the other morning, ended up in ancient Egypt. On the plus side, he's being worshipped as a god and waited on hand and foot, so no change there then. Of course, a cat travelling back through time does rather mess up the history books. So from now on, when kids at school study ancient Egypt, they'll hear about the falcon god Horus, the cat. Sorry? Yes, thank you. You're cheering Egyptian gods now. This is the best reaction I've had to my ancient Egypt material. The falcon god Horus, the jackal god Anubis, and of course the cat god, Mr. Fluffykins. What was your suggestion? Pasta.
Bastek.
Bastek is the actual name of the cat god, but for the purposes of this comedy story, I changed it to... It's called a bait and switch. Thank you. Let me get you another drink later.
Anybody remember the old 5p piece before you were born?
Yeah.
The old 5p piece, it was about that big. I used to like them. You knew where you stood with them. I mean, you could get about 20 of them up your arse and you'd be done. And these new little ones, you can be going all day. 49, 50, 50, oh fuck it, can't be arsed. Just a bit of relatable comedy.
I don't know why I'm here. I'm here because Damon Conlon drove me here. There's other things I could have been doing on my Saturday, but I'm here now, so we might as well do a bit of our comedy magic show for the Bushfest. So is that a good enough answer, or do you want more from me?
The temperature always rises when I arrive, as you've probably noticed, ladies. I've been very busy with the Tory leadership race as well. I wanted to run in the Tory leadership race, but they said I was too personable and my morals were too clean cut.
I'm here because it's good vibes. Bushfest is good vibes, man. I'm now a regular at the Bush. Most Thursdays. I'm delighted to be here. I wanted to hear what all the fuss was about, and so far it's lived up to every bit of feedback I've heard. So I'm delighted to be here.
You can do a bunch of accents, but just in limited versions of them. For example, here is a posh English woman being told that all of her children have died. Ew. Thank you very much.
If someone who speaks, two languages is bilingual, someone who speaks many languages is multilingual, what do you call it? Someone who speaks one language? An American. Hey. Like I said, it's kind of a funny story, actually. Can you can you imagine if I was in The Shining? You know there's little two twins in The Shining? Come and play with come and tell us a story, Johnny. Come tell us a story that'll last forever and ever and ever. Anyway, I can't wait to catch some of you in the smoking area and butter your asses off. But,
During that first lockdown, I really let myself go. Started only washing the top half of my face that people were going to see. For the first week of the national lockdown, I was fully clothed. By the second week, I descended into pajamas. By the end of the month, I was walking around in a jumper with no pants like some gangster-ass Winnie the Pooh. The craziest part about it, wasn't even working from home yet.
But no, I just really hate using public toilets. One day I was desperate for a shit and I had to. I dived into a cubicle, I dropped my trousers, and I proceeded to lay down some serious pipe. Then I heard somebody come in and occupy the cubicle next door to me, and I thought, oh no. You see, I get shit shy. If I think someone can hear me, I just pinch up. Then I noticed a large gaping hole in the partition wall right next to my face, and I thought, oh no, there's a strong chance he's going to be able to see me as well. Before I knew it, through this hole there appeared an enormous penis. Now, three things, okay? Number one, I always thought the glory hole was an urban myth. It is not. Number two, I'm straight, so unless we're talking the right kind of money, just not interested. Number three, this guy's penis was twice the size of mine, the bastard. Still, I handled it well. I handled the situation, in fact, like a true Englishman who's been brought up to be polite, have a sense of decency, you know, good manners and all that. I handled it like this. No, thank you.
Oh, I've got to get off the rape stuff. Moving on to the dead baby stuff. So, why are you waving at? Oh, they're waving at that guy.
Aye.
Because I said dead baby stuff, and then you were like. I was like, alright, I wasn't expecting that from like a cute little old lady, but but yeah, shut up a minute.
I actually use a gym, but I have a phobia. It's exercise. It's not exercise, it's the changing rooms. Now, I cannot speak for the women here in the audience tonight. You won't let me into your changing rooms. Again. But I do believe that men are not comfortable sharing a room with other naked men they don't know. If it's your friends, it's fine. It's,
Wait, hey, look at this! Full of spunk, full of piss!
which made a very interesting car share on the way out to Gloucester.
So, have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you've gone in there, and then come so hard you shat yourself? Shit and 5 pence pieces going in. Like the payout of some demonic fruit machine. Now, people say you change as you get older. I don't think that's necessarily true. I mean, I still like doing the same things I did when I was 13, you know, listening to the Beatles, reading a good book, fingering 13-year-old girls. I find that when I was a kid, I could get 3 fingers in. Now I can only get 2. What's that all about? A bit of relatable comedy there.
Look, why are you all quiet? Bloody, what's his name? The guy that looked like the boy in the striped pyjamas. He was talking about fingering a 13-year-old. But that's too far. Right. Okay.
If only I could sing, I'd be a musical comedian. so be thankful I can't sing. I'm also not that good at coming up with words that rhyme with other words, so be thankful I can't sing. But then I thought that it might be fun for me to do a song about why I don't do comedy songs as a fun comedic exercise. And then I thought that it might be fun for me to perform this song at Bushfest. If it was done, everybody would be quite surprised.
What do you call a man who's broke his arm in America? Broke. Let's see what I got here. The real John Palmer is outside, and I'm very aware of this.
How are we doing? Fucking terrible, aren't we? We've been here for what feels like 79 hours. Underneath what I used to play with in primary school. This is just going to be me moaning. I'm starving, tired and cold.
Are you guys ready for this 45 minutes of absolute trash? If you're wondering what this is, it's Dave Spaff.
So I have one uncle who, is a racist dickhead, basically. And he had a Sikh Gurdwara being built around, Sikh temple being built around the corner from his house. And his reply to this was, "You don't see us going to fucking India and building churches, do you?" What the fuck do you think the British Empire was?
But at the end of the day, I like this particular venue. It is great. It's allowed me to actually die a number of times and learn from them. I've embraced those deaths. And you should, any aspiring comedian who wants to actually do well, they must embrace their deaths. Otherwise they will never learn from them. And they will just be mediocre or bland. And there's too many of those at the moment.
Come on, sit on. I've got lean bollocks and a shiny knob. Now one thing that I know for sure, it'll fit inside your car. Cause you got a big fucking mouth. A big fucking mouth. You got a big fucking mouth. You rock it with a corner.
Yeah. You know what they call it? You know his name's Stubbo. You know his real name is Neil. You know that, don't you, Roger? You know why they call him Neil, don't you? That's what the priest used to say to him. One time, me and Stubbo, it was just us, because Eggsy and Shelley had left, and we stood outside. And I said, Stubbo, do you want to stop me off? He went, Crumpy, I can't suck you off! Mother wouldn't like it! I said, yeah, well, what's the real reason, Stubbo? He went, you're not wearing a dog collar! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next act, Mr. John Palmer! It's a funny story. It is a funny story. How's it going, everybody? What's wrong?
I asked Chris too what he thought of my first attempt to write a funny song. He said, don't pack your day job in. I asked the boys from the all-night chemist if they would help me write it, but they said they'd rather be dogging. Because I thought that it might be fun for me to write a song about why I don't do comedy songs. Now this song is nearly finished. And it might be fun to perform this song at Bushfest if it was done. I hope my reputation after doing this has not been too diminished. Thank you very much.